back to another video. Hopefully you guys are doing well here. So today I'll be essentially going through how to handle a follow-up call. So a lot of you have been kind of asking me like how exactly do I handle follow-up calls. So this is a follow-up call that I've had with a client for you guys to, for us to obviously break down. So yeah, I'll be obviously cutting it or pausing the video if there's anything that I want to talk about and stuff like that. So without further ado, guys, let's get straight into it here.
This meeting is being recorded.
Hey, good morning. How are you?
Yo, good. How about you?
Yeah, I mean, I can't complain. I think it's my third call of the day, so I'm pumped. I'm ready to go. Cool. It's been a while. I know the last time we talked, it was this was I think it was February, like the first week of February, right? So it's been about a month.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, before we get started, I'm pretty curious. Any updates? Like, you mentioned that you met with the other companies and you met with like your partners.
Yeah. So I mean, honestly, I wish things had progressed a little more at this point. We do have, like, as it sounds like you're aware of, I'm working on selling part of my business to get some partners. Because just operationally speaking, I've always really struggled with employees and they can provide some back in there. As you know, I think you called the other day and I was like, my employee just literally my longest time just quit without notice. It's always something with these guys.
Was it your operations like manager? Or, like, was it like a technician?
It was like my main technician who has been kind of my ops manager as needed. So yeah, that's unfortunate, but I'm working on this deal with these guys, as you know. But right now, like since we last spoke, we got a letter of intent signed, so there's like actually something formal in writing now. But it looks like it might take. We're shooting for before the end of April, and I don't know. These guys kind of take a while at times.
So you got the So in terms of like you selling the business or like partially selling it, right? Like 50% of it. So you got the LOI signed from the other partner, so that was kind of like in the works.
Yeah, now it's really in the works. But honestly, when we talked a month ago, I probably thought we would be further along in the deal, within a month.
Yeah, no, 100%. And obviously, I just want to get some clarity. I want to make sure that we're on the same page here, right? I mean, at the end of the day, I know the reason why we're on this call is to not only help you build systems to obviously operate more efficiently, but our job or my goal here is to also bring you more leads and more clients as you can scale, right? So I just want to make sure. Do you feel like the amount of lead flow, if they do start coming in, do you feel like that's going to affect how much you're able to handle? Because your technician just quit without notice. So are you typically handling services now, or?
Right. Like, right now things are pretty shitty in terms of that. Like, in terms of bringing on more work right now, it's just like hard to even think about that. I don't know. I think a lot of the answers to my prayers lie in this deal that I'm working on getting done right now with these partners, to be honest with you.
Okay.
So, when we talked a month ago, I think what I probably was hoping was that we'd be a little further along with the deal by now. So one thing I'll tell you before you spend like too much time trying to pitch me today is I'm broke right now. Like, I'm actually fucking broke right now.
Okay. This is where you draw the line, to be honest. If they literally say they're broke, like genuinely, if someone says exactly what he said, do not even try to go further in the call. All right? Like, cool. Maybe you guys can set up a payment plan, but he's broke. He's not gonna be a good client. All right? So, point is, we could have saved this much amount of time in our life, which we will never ever get back. This amount of time. So I want you guys to essentially, and you guys might be thinking, hey, it's a good experience. No, it's not. Sure, I guess if you think of it that way, but you have to realize that this is the amount of time you could have done outreaching, you could have done something else, all right, inside your business. So, sorry if I went on a little rant there, but I want you guys to realize that if someone says exactly what he just said, just end the call. Like, genuinely, just save yourself time, save him time. Do both of you guys justice and just leave it.
This sale of the business is what I've been kind of waiting on to give us the cash boost we need. And then I feel like there was something else I was going to say, but also just like we just touched on with the lack of employees, like ramping up lead flow right in this moment doesn't really make sense. But more so, I think the thing that you're going to need from me in order for me to be a good customer is capital. And it looks like with the sale of this business, like I said, it looks like it could take another couple months potentially. We're hoping to get it done sooner, but the letter of intent is basically that we're going to get a deal done by the end of April.
Okay,
that's kind of where things are at with me right now.
Okay, so just to get some context, the past month when we met, like a month before, right?
Yeah.
From February, the first week of February up until now, it's all just been pre-existing clients that you've been working with, referrals that's been going on.
Yeah. And honestly, we don't usually stay very busy this time of year, but we just had some different customers we developed who are in construction, and they're needing like these construction cleans. So we've been pretty busy, and yeah, I mean, the past week I was working like freaking 14-hour days. Just it was a 14,000 square foot mansion that this guy left me high and dry on. It was pretty shitty.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. So I mean, like I said, right? Obviously, I want to be that. I'm not that type of guy to force you to do anything, right? I've never been that type of guy. So I mean, investments we can definitely work around. So like, I mean, I know you mentioned that you don't have that much capital at the moment right now. So I mean, like I said, we can definitely work that around that. How much are you able to like invest in terms of capital today? That way I can kind of see what we can do.
Today, I like probably nothing. I'm gonna catch up on invoicing, like, because like I'm like just being completely straight up. Like I'm like don't even have like credit available right now hardly. But I need to catch up on some invoicing as well, which might be worth like anywhere from 6 to 10 grand. So I guess I would ask like, and that is my main to do for today. So at that point, I mean, most of the money will go towards like paying off cards and stuff. But then at that point, I'll have a little bit of credit to work with if you take.
Yeah, this is not a good sign whatsoever. Yeah, this is yeah, I don't know what I'm not gonna lie, I do not know what I did to have him on the call for 40 more minutes. But yeah, this is not good whatsoever.
But
Yeah,
what like in terms of I mean, are you also the guy who builds the AI CRMs? Did we ever talk about that?
we do. Yeah, that's correct.
Okay.
That's exactly what we do. So honestly, just at this moment in time, I mean, if we do move forward, that would honestly be the best to go forward for right now. Just because I mean, you're not. Have you stopped running advertisements? Because I know you said you've been running what $50.
Yeah, we're not running any right at this moment. Other than I think we'll be getting some door hangers distributed this week probably.
Okay, when do you guys feel you're gonna ramp up ads once you? Well, I guess you can say that once you sell the business or once you get that cash.
Yeah, and I mean also as like I think it's gonna have to like turn on a little bit before the sale of the business probably. But like as we get into April, we should like March isn't usually much of a profitability month, but April is. So we should start getting like in the positives by then.
Okay, perfect. Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I mean, in terms of getting started today, then definitely having that AI CRM in terms of like pre-qualifying leads. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure you guys also get organic leads come through like social media or just like referrals as well.
Yeah.
So just kind of having like an estimate or like a quote or like just pre-qualifying clients organically, can obviously be that foundation before leading up to spending meta ads and obviously going that route, right? So I just want to kind of jog your memory real quick just to kind of show you. So this is kind of like I already showed you this right last time we talked.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean that's kind of how it's going to work, right? So obviously at this time and stage, since you don't really have that capital to allocate towards marketing ads, which is totally fine, right? Then we can essentially help you build the infrastructure first, like the foundation, so like the AI CRM. I don't think having an AI cold caller, or like sorry, not a cold caller, sorry, AI voice assistant that handles calls isn't the best option as well, just because you're not getting as much lead flow as well, right? Obviously, as the business scales, once you get like I don't know, like 50 people calling you per day, you're not going to handle all that yourself. So that's what that'll come in. But just having that foundation of having that CRM, we can integrate that with QuickBooks, and I know you mentioned that you use Profit Lister as well, right? So we can just integrate all those CRMs into kind of like one, kind of the plug and play thing. So yeah, I mean that would honestly be the first thing that we would do, just kind of leading up to that meta ads, and obviously start bringing you in that leads that you're kind of talking about. So that's kind of how that would work, right? So with that being said, right? I mean, obviously, I know you mentioned that you don't have capital in terms of that. I mean, because I know you saw investment right from our last call.
And okay, I'm talking way too much. Just to be very transparent. So yeah, you have to realize that you shouldn't be talking. No one should be talking this much on the sales call. I'm just going on a ramble. What I'm thinking is, I think I'm basically just trying to have him stay on the call. To be honest, to be very straightforward with you, and yeah, I mean it's not a good look whatsoever.
Which was 2000.
Yeah, but I will tell you. So like for example, like right now, I'm kind of curious. I guess what your lead gen strategies are. So I don't know if you remember, but I'm actually working like on, you said the Profit Lifter. So I'm in the process right now building out like the AI receptionist thing within Profit Lifter.
Are you doing it, or are you working with someone to do it as well?
I'm working with someone to do it, like who's got, it's like, I think he runs a pretty similar business to you actually, in terms of like,
here's the difference with that. Yeah, do you mind if I give you a quick perspective on that?
Yeah.
We're working with a client who wants to do it, but at the end of the day, they're not getting as much lead flow coming in, right? They're getting about, like, I want to say, I mean, they're kind of like a local business, right? So it's like they're only really getting like 5 calls per day. And I told them like that's not really going to be something beneficial that's going to really move the needle forward for you, right? Because I mean, you're getting 5 calls per day, you can probably handle 5 calls yourself, right? Or your receptionist, if you have one, receptionist, they can probably handle those calls. And at the same time, even if people do call you on the voice agent, it's going to charge you per call. So for example, I think it's not too much. I think it's like 10 cents or like 15 cents per call, or every minute per call. So just to give you some like clarity, I don't think that's going to be the most needle moving forward thing for you right now, just because you're not getting as much lead flow coming in. Obviously, as you eventually grow, you spend marketing, you put in marketing ads, then that's when you can obviously implement that system, and we can help you implement that voice assistant as well.
Yeah, I think so the way I see it, like, well, for me right now, it's not really costing me much to do that. Like, it's like a $300 a month thing, but there's no like extra costs like right now to get it up. And I've got a very seasonal business, as you're aware of. So
Yeah.
I want to build out the AI right now so that by the time we get to April and May and June, it's like ready to go. And we've worked out a few of the kinks and stuff.
Okay.
So that's kind of the method to the madness right now. But what I do, I am curious because I'm not like a big fan of like this Profit Lifter CRM that I'm using right now. It's not like, it's not going to replace House Call Pro for me. It doesn't have like dispatching abilities or anything like this that I need out of House Call Pro.
Are you using both House Call Pro and Profit Lister right now?
Yeah, because Profit Lifter is not a replacement for House Call Pro. So with that said, like I think I am kind of curious to try another company at some point with the AI receptionist thing, you know, and see how that goes. And so I would see myself doing the $2,000 like build out with you at some point for permanent lighting potentially. I don't know. Have you ever dabbled in permanent lighting?
We have some clients in permanent lighting. We have clients in landscaping. I mean, you know, we have several clients across the niches.
Because that would be kind of a good opportunity because like those customers need to be handled separately anyways.
Correct.
That'd be a good opportunity to like try working with you as well and seeing how the experience is with your AI CRM thing and just kind of be able to compare at that point. So I think that'd be cool, but obviously $2,000 is not like an investment I can make right now, but I am curious like in terms of, because you do like also like straight up lead gen, right? Or
we do, yeah, I mean, like I said,
Yeah, another thing is if someone says they can't afford you, bro, don't try to push more. Just, you know, the longer you stay on the call now, or the longer I stay on the call now right now, I'm just pretty much answering his question. So now he's basically using my time till he gets information from me for free.
here is custom, and you know the 2,000 implementation fee is one time, right? But I mean, we can definitely work around something to kind of get this started today, right? But yeah, it's both lead gen. We pre-qualify the leads, so it's not like you have to have a person, like a physical person, like call these leads and pre-qualify them and get them on the calendar. We can pretty much pre-qualify these leads organically or from meta ads. You know, if they want estimates, we can also inquire. You know, we can give them inquiry forms to kind of fill out as well. And it's kind of like a whole step-by-step process, right? It's like from the beginning, from like the get-go when they first inquire you guys, all the way up into them scheduling, all the way up until you guys get to the door. And after they get to you guys are done with the job, they're still gonna get follow-ups, saying like, hey, rate us on Google or Yelp, and that way you guys are able to also increase SEO optimization without having to spend a dime on SEO or working with a different company on SEO.
okay,
So it's like a whole process from
so
and it usually takes us. I mean, we can honestly, if we do get started right away as well, right? I mean, and like I said, I mean, we can definitely work around something that is feasible for you. Just because I know you're pretty, it's pretty concise for you right now, which is totally okay. I'm more than happy to work something out. But I mean, if we do get started today, it typically takes us anywhere from like 7 to like 8 days to get this all implemented. And once the systems are done, then there's pretty much it's just pretty much operating itself. Obviously, if you want to make changes, then you can just let us know. But you also get like your designated Slack channel. I'm pretty sure you've heard of Slack, right?
no, actually.
It's like a system where we're gonna, instead of us communicating with each other on like phone, like messages, we're gonna obviously it's gonna be me, your developers that you'll be working with, as well as your marketing, because we have an in-house marketing team. You would just pretty much communicate with all of us in that designated channel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers. And so basically you're, as part of your lead gen, you also create the AI part of it?
Yeah, we can do AI UGC ads. Like, did you want to see an example of how that would look like?
Sure.
Okay, perfect. So I'm just gonna log in. So we're actually in the middle of creating AI UGC ads for one of our other clients as well. But this is exactly how you can do it. So it's honestly cool. If you want to like use any celebrity or something like that, or if you just want to use your face, you can. So it's really cool. So let me show you my screen. Give me a quick second here. Let me know if you're able to see my screen here. Are you able to see my screen?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So these are just like a few example videos. Obviously we're gonna touch it up. We're gonna edit them, and because we have an in-house marketing team, so they're gonna touch it up. They're gonna edit these videos for you, like put in some subtitles or some edits as well to make it a little bit more unique. But this is exactly how these ads will work, right? So for example, if I just click this, obviously you can see the scripts, and obviously it's loading right now, but you can clearly see how it would play an effect for people to kind of click the video. Not sure why it's not loading, but let me see here. Sorry, I'm not sure why it's not loading.
No worries. If you can, like, you could maybe just try to share one of these with me and I can look at it later.
Yeah, 100%. I can definitely share it with you so you can get a little more clarity. But yeah, to answer your question, yeah, we can create any AI UGC ads. If you just want to use your face and just kind of like record on your phone, you can. We'll definitely give you description frameworks as well. But yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, at the end of the day, it's been over a month since we last talked, and even if we got started about a month ago, I'm just kind of.
Bro, I'm like yapping, bro. This is probably one of the biggest fucking worst calls I've ever had, bro. Holy shit.
And how much progress you could have made. Not obviously with the partnership side, but in terms of like the business side, right? So, I mean, that's kind of how it goes.
Yeah. So is your whole thing, like, if I wanted to just get started, like, on lead generation with you, for example, is that also like a $2,000 package? Is that just like how your, like, system works, basically, or?
So everything is custom, like I mentioned, right? So if you just want to do specifically lead gen, it's probably not going to be 2,000 because I mean you're not going to get your CRM. We're not going to be able to build you a CRM or anything like that, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, at the end of the day, if we do lead gen for you, we give description frameworks, we do the marketing. It'll probably, because obviously here's the thing, right? I mean, our package, what we like to do is run advertisement campaigns for you and then kind of funnel them into like the software and system that we build out for you, customized just for you, right? But if we just do the marketing, we'll probably have to just plug that into House Call Pro. But there's not going to be like any automations that can set out, or like no email automations as well. So to answer your question, yes, you can get started with lead generation. Pricing's still going to be the same, but we can definitely work out a payment plan to kind of get this moving, start for you right away. Because I mean, like I said, it's been a month. We don't want another month to be wasted. So obviously, I want to make sure that I can create something that's more feasible for you to get started right away, if that makes sense. But just for lead generation as well.
Okay, because I mean, I think I don't know if it does make sense to have you guys create like the system, because I'm in the process of that right now, and I imagine it like would be pretty similar. And if anything, maybe I could pay you guys to edit mine and improve mine if you guys like see that fit the way I have it set up. But yeah, I don't know if it would make sense to like create two of what is essentially going to serve the same purpose, unless we were like building it out, like I said, for permanent lighting or something. But with the lead gen, for example, like, because I saw you had one window opening customer, is that, and I think that's, well, you were focused on customer retention with him. Were you doing lead gen with him as well, or?
Yeah, so we're actually doing lead generation with him as well. So we're running his meta ads. He's actually using those AI UGC ads that I just showed you right now. He's not really using the space, but I mean, with the AI UGC ads, he's getting a lot of conversions. So typically, it's kind of like the same thing that you were doing, but his is a little different, right? He doesn't have an AI voice caller. He doesn't really, well, he might actually need one soon, just because like he's getting a lot of leads coming in. But at the moment, he doesn't have no AI voice agent right now. His website's pretty much optimized, so people can kind of get funneled into his landing page or his website. So that's kind of like most of his conversions are, like on his landing page or from his website, from like an inquiry form.
Okay. Do you know where his cost per lead is at?
Cost per lead, he's spending about $25 to $30 a day. So I mean,
yeah. So this is basically just like a questionnaire he's giving me now. Hopefully you guys probably caught on that.
$30 a day is great, but obviously in the niche that you're in, it's not really too high ticket. So I mean, anywhere from like $20 to $30 a day is totally fine.
But what, like, do you know, because like when I've run Facebook ads in the past, it was like giving me like, this is your cost per lead, like for each actual lead that you're getting in, this is how much you're spending. Do you know where that is at for him right now?
Yeah, so his cost per lead right now, that's a good question. His cost per lead right now is at about $15. So he's spending about $25 to $30 a day, and his cost per lead is $15, which is honestly great. That's honestly ROAS right there. That's return on ad spend for him.
Okay. Interesting. And you said he's mainly running those AI ads right now?
Mainly AI. We've tried to do the image ads with him. But I mean, it worked, but at the same time, it wasn't getting too many conversions as opposed to the AI ads.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. Okay. And then, so basically if I were to sign up with you guys, the 2,000 is like the management fee, and then I would just do like ad spend on top of that, I would assume, or how does that work? Yeah, so the 2,000, and obviously, I mean, if you want to ask me about payment plans, we can definitely go for that as well. But I mean, the 2,000 in total is just one time. Once that's paid off, it's the whole system is for yours to keep. We'll do the marketing for free as well, just for our due diligence. And yeah, you'll be covering the ad spend, but that ad spend is just pretty much you spending your own money for investments. So you're not paying us after that 2,000. And what is the 2,000 like? Is there like a timeline that covers, or like, we're going to manage your ads for this long, or like, how does that work?
No, not at all. The 2,000 is one time, so that's for the systems and the marketing. I mean, marketing it's not something that we're gonna do every single day. It's just like once the marketing's up and running, and if you just want to change a few ad creatives, just send it over to us. We're just gonna upload it. Our marketing in-house team is gonna just upload it, and that's pretty much it. It's not like we're physically like managing it every single day. We're gonna give you like data and analytics, but yeah, no, there's no ongoing fees. You're just covering that spend, and that 2,000 is just one time investment.
Okay. But like, for example, if I'm hitting you up a year from now saying like, hey, change my ad, like, there's not like some sort of point where it's like, okay, now we need to like buy in again to like get the management.
No, you're still going to be in the same, like, even if you get onboarded, and once you get onboarded, and then once you get offboarded, you're still going to be in the same Slack channel with our in-house marketing team. Your designated developers as well, and you'll still get access to me. But obviously, you'll get more priority access as well to our marketing team, just because that's what they take care of.
Okay. Okay. Well, yeah, I think I like am a lot more like clear on what it is you guys do at this point. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I mean, my main thing for today, like I've got a job at 11, but when I get back home is to finish out my invoicing and figure out like actually where my finances are at. Like, do I have money to spend right now or do I not? What kind of like payment plans are you guys open to if it, if I was like to reach out tomorrow and say, hey, like I have a little bit of money to spend, like what does that look like?
Yeah, so I mean, before I get into that, I mean, what are you able to invest right now? Like obviously you're doing your invoices about like an hour, 2 hours from now, but like just from the top of your mind, like what do you feel comfortable in terms of investments?
Honestly, nothing, because like literally like all my cards are pretty much maxed out right now. It's like I need to start paying these cards off, and then I would end up using credit to work with you if we were to move forward. But like literally I've got like a few $100s here, a few $100s there on my credit cards, and then the money in my bank account has just got to stay there for payroll. Okay. So like I literally have no money right now. I think when we talked a month ago, I expected us to get a deal done by now, but it's been a very like slow moving process. So I expected to get that like influx of cash sooner than later. But I don't think there's any amount that I would be comfortable paying today until I figure out like where my finances are at.
Okay, gotcha. You know, totally understand on that end. So on average, then, right? I mean, the last time you've done your invoices and you know you figure out your finances, like how much did you typically have left over in terms of just spending investments?
Wait, say the question again. Sorry.
Yeah. So let's say like you do your invoices every single month, right? Like first week of every month.
There's not necessarily an exact rhyme or reason to it. I'm just a little behind on it right now. I'm probably like a little over a month.
Are you an experienced clinician and practice
invoices, not all of them, you know.
Okay, gotcha. So like, when was the last time you did your invoices and you calculated your finances? Just for me to get some clarity on, you know, what we can do to. You know,
sometime in December or January, I think.
Okay, and how much did you have left over in terms of investments?
Not much because I still owe money. I've basically been in debt all year long. That's basically been my situation.
Okay, gotcha. Then let's do this. What we can do is, honestly, since you know I'm one of the founders here, right? I can make the decisions on my own. I mean, we had clients that had difficulty in terms of investments. Well, and we worked around that as well for them. So what we can do is we can definitely meet tomorrow. But in terms of pricing, just to give you a little more clarity on what we can do here, is we can split it up into 4 payments. So obviously it's gonna be 500. You know, when we start off, or you know, stuff like just 500 a month, and then the next month 500, next month 500, and then fourth month 500, right? But obviously to just kind of get started, we can honestly get started in terms of like, so let's say this, right? Obviously in terms of upfront investment, obviously you can allocate as much money as you need, or obviously how much you're able to, you know, spend comfortably, right? Whether that's like 100, whether that's 150 or 200 or 250, we can get started with that upfront investment. And at the last week, and I'll put this into the contract as well, so you can kind of see everything. So that's gonna be like upfront, and obviously at the end, let's say you do pay the 250 a month or for the startup, then you can just pay the 250 at the end of the month, and then from there, obviously it can be 500, 500, and 500, right? So
Okay.
does that make sense? Like for the upfront investment, it could be any amount as you like. Honestly, we'd like to say at least 100 or more. So let's say you do pay 100, then we can go to like 400 at the end of the month. So that's gonna be like so that'll be like March 31 or something, right? Which is gonna be 400. After that is done, then we'll give you like a week bypass period where you can gather finances, pay that 500, and the next month 500, and next month 500. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure by next month you'll be able to have those finances allocated. Is that right?
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, that sounds good. Well, I think I've got all the context. I mean, at this point, I think really what I need to do is figure out my finances, and then I think that's kind of the main thing for me to work on. So yeah, I've got. I didn't need any added motivation, but I've got some added motivation to get this all done today. But yeah,
I mean,
I'll have
obviously,
idea.
Yeah, because as a business owner yourself, you want to make sure that you know you actually work fast with time. You know, you don't want another month pass by, not have any progress go by, right? So let's do this. What I can do is I'll do my due diligence and pretty much give you like a whole payment structure of how everything will work. I'll send it over to your email so you can kind of like get a grasp of how that will work. And then what we can do is honestly get together again for tomorrow, same time if that works for you. Because I mean, by tomorrow you'll probably have all your finances figured out, and then pretty much work around something to get this up and running. So yeah, I'm looking at my schedule. I do have an opening for tomorrow, same time if you want to shoot for 9 a.m. MT again.
Yeah, that works.
Okay, perfect. So give me a quick second. Let me let Riley know one more time. So give me a quick second here while I do. And then also, is there anything else that you need from my side? I mean, I want to make sure that I can I do my due diligence here as much as possible. If you need.
Yeah. No, I think you've answered all my questions at this point.
Okay.
Other than I want to see like the AI video.
Oh, okay. So let me write that down. So you want to see the AI UGC video, as well as the payment structures, how that's going to work.
Yep.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Cool. So I'm going to schedule a follow-up for tomorrow. So while I do that, I want to make sure that you get the invitation come through. So give me a quick second here. At the same time tomorrow, correct?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. Shoot. I actually don't have tomorrow same time. I have 9:30, so like 30 minutes after. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, cool. All right, so I just give me a quick second. All right, perfect. So I just sent it over. All right, guys. I think that's just gonna be the end of the video. To be honest, hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Very, very disappointed in terms of like the call and how it went. But you have to realize that this call was one of my very first calls as well. Well, not very first, but like, you know, I was still in the beginning stages, right? But yeah, we definitely got much more better. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys understood and, you know, caught some mistakes that I've done that you guys, you know, don't have to make for your guys' calls. But if you guys have any questions, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. I'll do my best to answer. If you guys want to see any other type of videos as well, I'm very open to suggestions. And without further ado, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.